Okay, we're going to go up First Peninsula here. This is where my great-grandmother is from, or lived, and my grandmother. And we spent many of a time up here when we were young, playing. It's I'll give you a little tour. It's not a big area, so it won't take us that long. So this is, like I said, First Peninsula. It's in Lunenburg. Well, really, Lunenburg's across the way there. You can see shots of Lunenburg area. Doesn't go very far, so won't take us long. And like I said, growing up, when we were younger, we'd come down here to visit. And they had a old farm area, but they didn't really farm when we knew them. You know, they were getting up there in age. Well, that's pretty fancy. Not sure what they're doing, but whatever. And they had some apple trees, crab apple trees. And we'd go, you know, and play in the ocean, throw rocks and, you know, whatnots. So, you know, growing up and little kids, that's grand stuff, playing. And there used to be an ice cream, I'll say factory, at the very end, but it was closed down. It never made it. I forget the name of it, actually. Boat for sale, and we're coming up to it now, I believe, the area. So right in there, that house there, you can barely see it. That was the area right in there. And there used to be a giant, God, I'm going to say oak, but I don't think it was. I forget the name. Tree there, and it had a nice, beautiful little swing. You could swing and play as kids. That house that you see, and I'll try to do it again. It's been really rebuilt. It was a small house. It was, let me see what the word. It was built for the times. Like, they were short people. Like, you know, you go down the steps, and the main area, which was really down the basement area, was the main living area where the kitchen was, the fireplace, you know, wood stove fireplace type deal. And the ceilings were like 7 feet, you know, or less. They were not big. They were not tall at all. And going upstairs to the second level, you know, you had to duck. You know, even as a kid, I had to duck so I could actually, you know, get up the stairs. And the bread house, there is also some relatives that are still living in this area. You can see there again, that is the old house. It's really redone. You can see there's skylights in it. Those things didn't exist back in the time when that house is like hundreds. Well, I wouldn't say hundreds, you know. It's, well, it could be 100-year-old or more. And so that's the old family on my mother's side homestead. And this was First Peninsula, not as extensive as the Second Peninsula. Check that ride out. That was a absolutely beautiful ride. You should check that out. It's, like I said, it was a very, very nice ride. I have two versions up. the highlighted version of just highlights, and the full ride, which is 45 minutes or so, and that was in and out with a little break. Oh, come on, buddy, you could have went. Because I'm not in a rush, so now I got him behind me. But whatever. Pretty little yellow and purple doors on that place. Who's got the... Okay, they're stopped from coming down. I was just wondering if we had a stop. No, we have a stop coming up here. And right on this corner here, there used to be a corner store. Actually, yeah, on the corner there was a corner store. Imagine that.